Hi, Kath here from Living Lightly Worldwide. I'm recording the Small Shifts in Practice from Adrian's Croft on the west coast of Scotland at 56.5 degrees north. In this series, I share grounded observations of day-to-day life and how they inform the decisions I make, bringing together both practice and the thinking behind it. These recordings sit alongside the Small Shifts Guide, following a simple seasonal rhythm through the year. This is Small Shifts in Practice for June, Boundaries and Edges, Protecting Energy. At this latitude, the days are really long at this time of year. It's light before 4 a.m. and not dark again until around 11. With all that daylight, growth explodes. The paths are becoming overgrown almost as quickly as they're cleared. Seedlings are ready for transplanting into beds. Climbers are beginning to need support, and everything suddenly wants attention all at once. Trying to keep up with it all can become exhausting. June always reminds me that boundaries aren't just about restriction. They're about protection and protecting energy so that life can flourish. The rhythms around the animals shift at this time of year too. The chickens are now mostly enclosed around the productive growing areas to protect young vegetables. Meanwhile, the goats are spending much more time out on the pastures. We use no fence collars so that they can be moved around the fields without needing permanent fencing. Those boundaries help keep the goats safe from the roads and from harmful plants, whilst also protecting perennial vegetation from being overgrazed. By observing carefully and adapting regularly, we can respond to changing conditions without needing rigid control. And I think that applies far beyond land management. Sometimes boundaries are physical, sometimes they're emotional, energetic, or practical. They help protect what matters, reduce unnecessary friction, and create conditions where people, systems, and landscapes can function more healthily. So that's part of the reason I'll be gradually navigating away from school over the next few weeks and bringing the community membership and the learning resources more fully onto the Living Lightly Worldwide website. As the learning ecosystem has evolved, I've realised that simpler pathways and fewer technical barriers create a gentler, more coherent experience for learners. Protecting energy isn't only about saying no. Sometimes it's about designing systems that allow both people and landscapes to breathe a little more easily.